White belts. Tony, Yianni, and Pete.
Oh, I thought
Welcome to episode 10 of White Belt Radio, the podcast where we talk about jiu-jitsu even though we don't quite know what we're talking about.
But we're learning more.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah.
What mic are you on? I'm going to turn you up a little bit. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So we got Tony, Yianni, and Pete here.
What's up?
I'm Pete.
I'm Yianni.
The other
That
guy's
makes me Tony.
The other guy's Tony. I'm going to turn you guys back down a little bit. Wow, we've gotten off to a great start today, guys. This is awesome.
We got new tech, so
Test.
we're figuring it out.
Yeah. The silky smooth stylings of Pete, Yianni, and Tony on White Belt Radio. What's up, y'all?
That sounds really good, man. You should do that.
Like on the podcast?
Yeah,
radio,
that should just be your voice.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'm just a blue belt, just hanging out, Been doing jiu-jitsu for about 2.5 years. I'm switching to something else.
Is that what it's been, 2.5 years?
A little bit more now.
Damn, I've been doing it for like the same time, I think.
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
Damn,
But
Pete's almost a black belt. We're still way worse.
Jumping around to different gyms will fucking hold you back a little bit, but you don't suck.
I mean, that could be better.
Hey,
Everybody could be better.
Okay, question.
All right.
If we're all blue belts, do we have to change the name to Blue Belt Radio?
No,
Nah, we're good.
I still like White Belt Radio. I don't give a shit.
Blue belt, white belt.
I mean, it's not, we're lying.
Are we?
If we're all blue belts.
Yeah, but we're white belts at podcasting.
Yeah, but we're
That's
10
true.
episodes deep, so we're white belts.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We're 10 episodes deep. We'd have to start a whole new page.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, we can call ourselves white belts for as long as we want. Hickson basically almost turned down a red belt, so if he's turning down red belts...
Almost. Like, I don't care about belts. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Do you think he really wanted to turn it down?
Yeah, I think he doesn't give a shit.
That's probably true. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, why would he?
It's a pretty cool belt, though.
Yeah, I know.
I'd be pretty juiced. I was like, hey, you want this belt that only like 8 people have? Sure.
Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, it's like he's way past it. He's just like, yeah, can I just roll? Like,
Yeah. He doesn't even roll anymore, does he?
I'm not sure. I guess I'm
Yeah,
talking
he's,
out of
like,
my
broken.
White Belt Radio. I forgot what we're talking about. How'd I do my voice? The silky smooth silence
There
of
you go.
Pete. Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing on White Belt Radio?
So what's up? What's up with your jiu-jitsu, Pete?
Been doing pretty good.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Well, I was on a good streak after that last tournament. I'm pretty loud on this. Huh? I'm gonna turn this. I don't know which.
I think you're good.
So I had my tournament, and I got a fire lit up under my ass, and I did been training pretty hard. And actually, the day after the last podcast, I was sick. I got sick, so I was out of commission for like a week. I was sick for a couple of days, but I didn't want to be an asshole and go and take the sickness
That's how
to
I
the
am
gym.
too.
So I was out of commission for a week, and now I'm just getting back into the flow. I'm not quite where I was when I got sick, but I'm on my way back there. So actually, my next tournament, the tournament that I was going to do, the deadline's today. I just remembered.
Oh, shit.
So if I want to do it, I got to sign up like immediately right when I get home. But I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break or something.
Nah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I've been feeling a lot better in terms of being relaxed when I'm rolling and also being assertive. I feel like that's one of my biggest things is that I'm not very assertive when I roll. I kind of go with the flow a little bit too much.
That's what
Yeah,
I've been
me
thinking
too.
today. That's so weird.
It's valuable to go with the flow and to give up position and to work your way out of there, but also it's valuable to like go, no, I'm not going to give up this position. I'm going to push. You're not going to sweep me. You're not going to fucking take me down or whatever it is,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm juggling with that right now.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was literally my meditation today.
Yeah.
That's what's so weird.
Assertive. I used to call it aggressiveness, but it's not aggressiveness. It's assertiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's about going for it. It's not about like being like, "Rah," and going.
When I'm rolling, I interpret it as aggressiveness.
Right.
And I think, and I'm not a very aggressive person in that way. I'm kind of there just to have fun. So I kind of do exactly what you said, where I'll give up a position or someone will take it, and I'm like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm just like, oh, I'll work from here. You know what I mean? But when I am like every time I go to a new gym, I'm like super assertive because I'm intimidated, you know?
Really?
And that's when I do my best.
Really?
Yeah.
When I go to a new gym, I'm not as assertive because I don't want to be like the asshole who hurts somebody or something like.
Yeah, I'm definitely
be super
controlled and calm. Like I definitely don't want to hurt anybody. That's my main reason why I'm not very assertive, because that shit happens, you know. And especially after that, when I almost broke that guy's arm.
You almost broke someone's arm?
Yeah, I told you. I got him.
Dude, I almost do it every day.
It was the worst feeling ever.
Yeah.
Worst feeling ever.
Oh, yeah. Did you say this on the podcast?
Yeah. It was it was way back, like podcast 4 or something.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I remember that far.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were all white belts back then.
Yeah, but if you think about it, if we had hit like once a week for 10 episodes, that's like more than 2 months. We've been doing for way more than 2 months because we had a couple months in between the podcasts.
We had a couple months in between, like 1 and 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then we've been pretty good. Other than last week, which
we
was,
missed last week.
She was sick.
Yeah, so I don't know, we got to like record a couple extra whenever we have a chance. So if we miss a week, it doesn't kill us. It doesn't lose the consistency.
Yeah.
Just have a couple in our back pocket, you know?
That's not a bad idea.
But, you know.
We need a topic.
Yeah. Well, I can just keep talking about
please,
myself.
give us a topic.
On it.
Well, the only thing I have to say is that I feel like I've been breaking through plateaus, and that's about. I mean, I feel much more comfortable in stand-up, even though I haven't tested it in tournament yet. But I feel more comfortable sparring in stand-up. Like we have this wrestling class on Fridays that I've been attending, and it seems to be helping me out. So I got to do that tomorrow also. But it kicks my ass because it's wrestling, then kickboxing, then jiu-jitsu. And I'm not used to that kind of workload. It's like
wait, I'm sorry. You
4
do
hours.
all those 3 in the same day?
Correct. One after the other.
That's a lot.
Dude,
Yeah, last
that's
time
a
I
lot.
did it, my toes were cramping and at jiu-jitsu, and I was just like, I don't know how to stop this.
I trained twice today, and then halfway through the second class, I was like starting to see stars.
So was it
Such
morning
a
and
pussy.
noon? Morning and noon?
I did morning. I did a 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did noon. So yeah.
I'm having a lot of trouble with the morning ones. I'm like dying from them because I go to work. I feel great when I go to work, but then I just crash super hard.
Yeah.
And then especially because I like to fast in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
When I do my 6:30 a.m. workout, and then I hit 11 o'clock, my brain like does not work.
Oh, you gotta eat.
Yeah, and my sugar's way too low.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just like rushing to lunch. So today and yesterday I was eating breakfast, and I was like, I feel so much better.
Do you do like? Cause I do a fat coffee. I do a bunch of I do a butter coffee, and it's enough. I'm still fasting, but it's enough, you know,
Yeah.
to like keep me for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah, like just add a little bit of some sort of sustenance. I think going in empty stomach is rough.
It is.
Yeah.
And I need my brain for my work.
I mean,
you
I'm
know what mean?
sure it's good for you, but I'm guessing it's pretty rough if you're.
I mean, basically, you just got to do whatever feels good. If it feels good to have a little bit of like a banana or something afterwards or whatever it is, then experiment with it until
See,
you
I'm
figure
not
it
like
out.
that.
You
I
might
don't
get
snack
used to
in the
doing
morning.
it. You might get used to doing it on empty stomach too if you want to
Well,
stick with it.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't know. It's a efficiency. I need to be efficient at work, and I feel like I totally lose that edge.
Yeah.
Especially now that
I mean,
I'm training.
Ketosis is more for like an endurance athletic activity, something like running or something like that. Where I mean, you could do it with jiu-jitsu, but I've found just for my body, it doesn't really work out too
Me
well.
neither.
Yeah,
I
me
can't
too.
sleep and I can't shit.
Yeah.
And those are like my 2 favorite things. So it becomes super miserable. You know?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've found that a little bit of carbs will help.
Yeah.
A
That's just
bunch of the guys I go to are keto.
Mm-hmm.
I go to my gym.
I'm definitely not keto. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm definitely not. I'm eating like mac and cheese every night. Like, I'm totally cool with that right now. I'm at that. It's been like a year since I've done something like that. But for like a week or 2, I've been doing that. But fasting for breakfast is pretty standard for me for like the last year and a half, 2 years. So I'm gonna have to adjust that a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the original subject.
What was the original subject?
Yeah, I don't think we haven't
The
said
original subject was the morning classes. You were talking about training 2 days a day, 2 days
2 times a day.
times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you went to 7 a.m. Are you able to handle a 7 a.m.?
Oh yeah, no, I'm used
Yeah?
to it now. The first 2 or 3 were weird because like my stomach was real acidic because it was like used to me being asleep, and so I just felt like I was gonna throw up.
Yeah, I remember that happened to me.
It's like real acidic. Even a coffee just like didn't sit right. Nothing sat right. But now I feel great. And it's
Nice.
cool because like nobody in my job goes into like 11. Like I keep thinking I'm gonna be late going to the jiu-jitsu class in the morning, and I go in and nobody's there, so it's pretty
Really?
sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky.
Dude, that's.
Yeah.
I wish I could do jiu-jitsu at lunch. That I would like.
That's my favorite time to do it.
Waking up at 6 a.m., 5:30 a.m. You go to jiu-jitsu. I'm like, I don't know about this. I love jiu-jitsu, and I love it when I'm there, but I'd much rather go at like 12 or 6, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went because this morning I went and I told them I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back in at lunch, and they're like, yeah, all right, sure. And then I showed up a little bit late to the lunch class. Started at noon. I was there at like 12:05.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in and everybody's like, there he is. And the coach is like, he's a man of his word. Like they were testing me or something. And I was
That's awesome.
laughing, yeah.
That's all. You're definitely part of the family now.
A little bit, yeah. It was
Yeah.
a pretty cool feeling,
Yeah. It's
Huh.
funny. It is a little bit of a transition into that, you know?
But it's weird because like you start to get really cool with the lunch kids, and then
Yeah.
if you change, you're like, who are these people?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I started with the lunch crew, and they like fucking showed me how to snake move. They showed me everything for 6 months. That was my team.
Yeah.
And then like some people from the evening class were showing up at noon. They're like, hey, you should come to evening too. There's a lot more people. You get a lot more rolling. I'm like, all right. And I finally went in there. It was hilarious because everybody thought like I was a first day white belt. Meanwhile, I've been training for 6 months. So I was pretty good.
That must have been nice.
It was nice. I was like sandbagging everybody. It was awesome.
That reminds me.
Yeah. And then I shifted over more towards evening classes. But then when I went back to noon classes, everybody's like, where you been, dude? I was like, ooh. Like, there's like a little bit of like almost like a clickiness to it.
Yeah,
you know?
it
Like
definitely is.
little
Yeah.
crews in each time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
Because some
I
of the
have an
noon guys...
Instagram group message and from the lunch class, and everybody's on it, and everybody's like sending stupid memes and
Mhm.
texting and stuff. And then like when you're not there, it gets a little awkward because you don't ever see them again. But you're in it, you know what I mean? But I saw them all today, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice. How you doing at your new gym?
I'm in a weird place at this gym. I'm not gonna
Yeah?
lie. There was something really cool that happened last week. Cause I'm a 3-stripe, and there's a bunch of new guys. Cause no fucking brown belts or anything are going to go to morning class.
Did you take your 3-stripe from the old gym and wear it at the new gym?
Yeah.
Did you ask them if it was cool and everything like that?
Why the fuck wouldn't it be cool? Am I supposed to ask?
Some people are weird like
I'd
that.
be like, no, I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I mean,
it's probably not a big deal with stripes.
yeah.
But with colors, like, I don't know, some people like ask, like, oh, is it cool if I have a blue belt? Or, yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Some people will make you start over. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I would start over. I would feel very comfortable with that.
It depends on also who you're getting your belts from, apparently.
Oh.
Like, if they don't know the guy, it's like, well, let's see. Like, start with a white, and we'll probably give you whatever belt you
like
wear
next
after a
week if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
good, yeah.
Yeah.
My coach got, I think, his purple belt from, I want to say his purple belt from this coach. So I would expect
From your previous coach?
my previous coach got his purple belt from my
your
current coach.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait,
Which-
what?
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I haven't even got, I haven't even met the guy, the new coach.
That's cool, though, because there is some, like, transfer over. It's not, like, completely out of the
Oh,
family.
yeah, that's why I
You're
went there.
fine
Yeah.
then, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
No, no,
keep those
100%,
stripes, man. Wear them.
I'm keeping them. If they told
Flaunt
me no,
those.
I'd be like, all right, well, I'll see you guys later. I'm serious. Like, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, you've been
weird.
at it for like almost 2 years.
Yeah,
now.
I'm like giving up a stripe after.
I kind of wouldn't care, actually. 'Cause I'm like,
I-
okay, it doesn't make me worse that you took away my belt. It's
Yeah,
just
but it's like that's kind of petty. I don't know.
it would. Yeah, I guess. I see what you're saying.
It's like I earned this shit, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, I'd be like, all right, I'll earn it under you too, bitch. Like, it's not a big deal,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, I definitely don't look bad at this gym right now because a lot of the new guys, a lot of the white belts there are no stripe.
Mhm.
So like last week, it was the first time ever I wiped out like a whole fucking room. It was hilarious.
It must feel good, huh?
And I was on top of the world when
Yeah.
when I left there. I was like, what the fuck just happened
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even know I could do that. And then yeah, other than that, I first got a purple belt the other day. It was chill. You
Mhm.
know? They don't like murk me. They do easily. No joke.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like it's always a chill roll.
They beat you, but it's not like
Like it's
annihilation.
not. Yeah, it's like when I'm rolling with the white belts, like they're
Mhm.
slamming their knees, and if like my ankle happens to be under it, like there goes my fucking ankle.
Yeah.
And like that's a big problem right now. I'm like kind of iffy about it. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of practice with these white belts, but like they can't fucking control it,
right.
and they're like they're gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Like when I go to noon classes, one of my favorite classes is like with this real chill brown belt who's really flowy. And like I'll roll with the white belts, and it's like almost harder physically to roll with the white belts than it is to roll with this guy.
Yeah, dude, it hurts.
But technically speaking, the brown belt is obviously much harder to deal with. Like, because I'm constantly moving and we're not hurting each other, but he's beating me.
Totally.
It's much more of a game.
Totally.
And it's so nice to roll with him. And we're always saying, like, oh, it's fucking dope.
I always prefer an upper belt. I do not give a shit about losing against an upper belt
Right.
with like a lower white belt.
You got nothing to lose with an upper belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Just learning,
I always have more fun with them because it's always a safe roll. They're always whooping my ass, but it's like not in a way where I'm like, dude, I can't move my neck for 2 days, which happened like 2 days ago.
Right.
Like that was like a 45-year-old white belt. I was like, hey man, let's roll. Like, nice to meet you. He ends up like being a guy on steroids, like fucking annihilates my neck. I like have an ice pack on my work. I'm like, well, I should have expected that. He kind of caught me off guard, but yeah, I was like, dude, this guy's on roids as soon as he grabbed me.
Damn, you feel it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I've never asked anybody, but there's some guys that are like a little too strong.
I poked at him. I was like, dude, you're fucking strong.
Yeah.
He was like, and he had like
got defensive?
He kind of like didn't even acknowledge it.
How old was he?
He was like 45.
Okay,
something like
yeah.
that.
I mean, he shouldn't be like.
He kind of brushed
But
it
you
off.
don't
Like
know.
he didn't
It could
even
be a genetic freak.
I guess, yeah.
Or just CrossFit guy.
You feel it, dude.
Yeah.
It's different. But he brushed off that statement, and I was like, oh, I think he's not going to acknowledge it because he's on steroids,
But
and he's
it's
kind of insecure about it.
Yeah.
It's also when you say that you're strong, it's also a bit of an insult when it comes to jiu-jitsu because it's like, oh, you got me because you're strong.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say right now. I would
Okay.
just say, I was just like, dude, you're fucking strong.
Well, maybe that's not how you meant it, but it could be taken that way. Anything
think it was in
having
this
to do with
case. I can say
attributes,
that much.
you can kind of like not a real insult, but it's like, oh, that kind of means that you mean I'm not technical.
Yeah, I'm just a bulldog.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that, but yeah, I didn't mean that. So whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes I've been giving this. There's this other white belt in my gym, and he's really fucking good. I think he's been doing like one-on-ones and stuff. And he came in way after me, and now he's beating the shit out of me. And he's totally in my head. And I keep giving him compliments like that, like, dude, you're fucking like you're mauling me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But mauling, it could be taken either way.
yeah, it's. I mean, I think he's taking it good.
Yeah.
In a good way, but I think you're right. I think I gotta be a little careful about that. Like,
Yeah,
dude, you're like so strong. That's why you're beating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
Trying
kind
to
of
shit on
that
there.
didn't even occur to me.
it's a bit of an
Yeah.
implication. Is like you are strong, therefore you're beating me.
Yeah.
Whenever I
Nah,
say
I mean,
I say that you're strong, I usually also follow it up with plus the skill, like and the strength gives me like I'm really having a hard time with that with the combo of the two.
Yeah.
You're very technical plus you're strong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink this too much though.
Yeah.
Well,
Just fucking dogged.
that's my biggest problem is overthinking everything.
Yeah, because I mean, that literally didn't occur to me. It's totally is a real thing. I should probably think about. But
Yeah.
and when I say
But
that
this
like
guy's
as a
just
compliment,
this guy's
it
new. I mean,
shouldn't
if he
be-
was like a purple belt and you were like, dang, dude, you like fucking muscle me. You know what I'm saying? It would probably be different. But
I'm always the
For
first to
another white
shit
belt.
on myself. I'm like, well, yeah, that was a bit of a bully move. I just use my strength right there. Or like, oh yeah, I have the long legs. It helps me out a little bit. I don't have to be as technical.
one guy challenged me the other day, like it was weird. He was like, "Hey, Yianni, I want to roll with you. I came today to roll with you." It was
Holy
like a white belt.
shit!
And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Challenge accepted!" Like in front of everyone. And then like people started crowding around and watching us fight. And I was,
Oh, shit.
I was like, "Dude, I really just got challenged. Like this is weird."
Whoa.
Yeah. And he was like nice about it, not like I want to fuck you up kind of thing. Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. And then like they were watching me roll, and they were like, "Wow, he rolls so calm." And then I turned to him and I was like, "Dude, I have no cardio. This is how you have to roll." And we all started laughing. It was pretty funny. But yeah, he was a big dude too. So, but he was fresh white belt. So it was like,
why did he pick you out? Did you whip him before or something?
no, it was the first time we rolled. But he was a bigger dude, and I think he was trying to see like what my capability was because I was new too.
Oh, okay. Are you big at that gym? Like,
I don't know, man. People tell me I'm big sometimes.
Yeah, you're big, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
you got
I
I'm
was,
long
fucking
legs.
tiny.
I didn't
like-
realize I was a bigger person until I started jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
They started telling me like, "Oh, you're bigger." I'm
Yeah,
like, "Really?"
And then
Yeah.
and then I
What the
don't
fuck are you
really
guys
realize it
talking
until I verse a bigger person. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
like that's what it feels like to
Yeah.
roll with a bigger person.
Yeah, I'm at a constant disadvantage.
But you're not even that small. You're like
I'm
average.
pretty.
You're not small.
Yeah, you're right. I'm probably average.
Yeah,
I think
average or
I'm average.
plus.
I would say I'm average.
No,
I
you
feel
guys
like
are not
we're
average.
the upper end of average. Tony's like average.
Yeah,
Cyrus is big.
I'm 5'9",
You know what I mean?
170.
Yeah.
What
Like,
are you?
I'm 6'1", 190.
Yeah.
Like once you hit the 200s, it's like okay, you're getting big, like this big, you know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
medium
light though.
heavy.
That's why I think I'm 175 pounds. So
Mhm.
it's like I'm 6 foot, 175 pounds. So I look super lanky, you know. And that's why I think I'm smaller than.
Right.
But I guess
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not.
you're right in the middle. Yeah.
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 But anyways, what do you guys think of Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather?
I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no shame. Like, there's no shame.
No,
I don't want to give up the
Buzzer in my
I'm a
money.
huge sports fan, and this is a sports
It's
thing.
a sporting event of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna watch
It's a big
it.
zoo, and
Do we
it's
know how much it
embarrassing.
is
but
yet?
Probably
It's
at least
$100.
$100.
I would give
Wow.
him $200 to be perfectly honest.
Are you
but
serious?
I would
Yeah,
cut the
I
cost with
would.
someone
I want to
else and
see
make
it.
easy.
But and they know that. But I was definitely embarrassed by the whole press conference. I mean, what a joke.
Yeah, I saw the highlights and I
There
was like, yeah, I'm not interested.
There were some
Yeah.
good parts of it.
It makes me want to like boycott it a little bit, just because
Really?
of how shitty it got.
It was very WWE.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
You can feel that it wasn't very authentic, you know.
But then it is funny because on Reddit somebody posted like, if you guys thought the hype in this, all the drama with this Conor McGregor thing was bad, look at what Muhammad Ali used to do. And then I sent you guys that video of him torturing Sonny Liston.
But that was like real shit. Like
but
he
Sonny
was
Liston took a gun out with blanks and
he was
shot him.
actually getting under
Wait,
his
what?
skin.
Yeah.
You know, not WWF. I'm gonna fucking destroy you on August whatever. You
Yeah.
know, like it's getting a little out of hand. They walked that line very, very carefully, and they kind of tipped over on either side a couple times during the press conferences. You know,
What are you talking about, McGregor?
McGregor Mayweather,
Yeah.
like they were trying to walk a very fine tightrope, right? And I feel like they tipped over and stumbled a couple times on either side.
Yeah, it just seems like in boxing there really is no rules. There's no nothing. It was just like they gave these dudes mics and gave them 2 hours to talk.
Yeah, it's a different format than what we're used to as
like the
MMA
UFC,
fans.
it's like okay, there's like an actual press conference.
Right. That's my favorite part when they started actually asking them questions.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear monologues, you know.
It seems like everybody hates on the UFC, but they've really like
They tuned
kind
it
of
in.
taken it to the next level.
Yeah.
They've made it like a real thing.
Yeah, those embedded videos get you hyped for the fight. You're like,
man.
oh, I've
yeah.
never seen this person,
Some
but
of
I
them are
guess
super good.
I know about their life now, so I'm kind of invested in this fight. you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be that many. You can do 3 of them before a fight weekend, and you're like, okay, now I'm kind of invested. Like, you know?
Yeah. Some of them I get sold easily.
Yeah, and you don't. Did you say even if you don't know them?
Even if you don't know them, it's a
Yeah.
nice primer to get to know them.
Exactly,
You know? Like now I'm
yeah.
like, oh, let me see how Amanda Nunes is doing. I just
Totally.
thought she was dope, but now I actually like her as a person too.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird
Yeah.
because I would say like 3 years ago maybe, there was never like the flamboyant things that these fighters are doing now.
A little bit. There was like Chael Sonnen.
Yeah, he was
was
like
fun,
the evil
though.
guy. He always did
Yeah.
he always had like an evil
A
persona.
heel. He always played the heel,
Yeah.
and that's what he says on his podcast. Is that no? I'm intentionally doing that.
Yeah.
You know? He didn't mean most of the stuff that he was saying.
Yeah.
But now
'cause-
it's definitely more ubiquitous.
Yeah, everybody saw Connor's.
It worked.
Yeah, and actually before Chael, it was Tito Ortiz, right?
He was a bad guy too.
I
yeah.
guess the thing with McGregor is that it not only worked and made him money,
Mm-hmm.
but I think for the most part it worked with his opponents too.
That's the best
You know
thing
what I
about
mean?
Conor.
Yeah.
That's his probably one of his best martial arts is the verbal martial arts.
Yeah.
And that's actually I feel like it fell a little flat against Floyd. I don't think it got into
No,
his
Floyd
head.
was ready.
Floyd was
Yeah.
exactly ready.
I heard there was a little bit of a slip up with Mayweather.
Meaning,
I heard Conor got to him at one point.
you think
Yeah, I forgot what happened specifically, but to be honest, but
he got to Floyd Senior for sure?
yeah, but
That was hysterical.
That was the best part of the
Yeah,
whole thing.
I wish they would have just ended it after
Oh
that.
my god, that was
when
great.
Mayweather's dad was yelling at him for 12 minutes.
He comes in and he's like, Junior, what are you doing? Oh, no, we'll take care of it at the fight. You don't have to.
I thought calling him Junior.
And then he said that you got too greedy. It's your fault. It's your fault.
That
He's
was
gonna
really
lose.
good.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
See, that's why I didn't like the other press conferences because he didn't have a chance to do that kind of stuff.
So supposedly they didn't tell McGregor the format
Yeah.
in the first one, so
Yeah.
they just like kind of threw him out there, and he,
he
had
said
no
it. He
idea
said it
what's
to the crowd.
happening.
He's all, I didn't know. They just gave me a mic.
And then after that, I think it was New York number 2.
He started
New York
dialing
number
it in.
3, huh?
Yeah.
At number 3, he was like already an
LA.
expert.
Yeah. L.A., Toronto, New
New York.
York, London.
Yeah.
I think it was.
And at New York, he came with no shirt on and some like
Yeah.
floral pants.
A little too much. A little too much. But whatever. Fuck it. It's
Yeah.
Conor. That's what he does. I was actually thinking about an analogy to kind of the whole situation as to what's happening right now. Floyd is kind of trying to. I kind of imagine it like this: like Floyd's like on a cliff, and he's standing on a cliff, and McGregor's kind of at the bottom of the cliff, and he's kind of giving him a rope, right? And he's trying to pull him up. Conor's trying to climb up, and they're trying to make it like Conor, it has a chance of beating Floyd.
Yeah.
Right? So what Mayweather's planning on doing is to let go of the rope at the fight and let him fall, and be like, no, bitch, you never had a chance. Conor's trying to grab Floyd's hand at the top and pull him over.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You
like,
know what I mean?
Even Mayweather's like playing the part that even Mayweather is playing the part that McGregor has a chance.
Yeah, he's talking to him aggressively as if he was a threat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Just
I mean?
to sell it, even though that guy's on another level.
But Conor is banking on that and realizing that Floyd's talking him up, and kind of playing that part a little bit, trying to come undercover to try and beat Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys don't think McGregor's gonna win then?
Absolutely not.
I'm saying he's gonna win.
No,
I'm saying it right now.
My brain,
he doesn't catch him. No way.
Okay, here is it. I don't think he's going to win, but I really want him to.
He's gonna win.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. It's gonna be fourth round.
What I like to listen to, before the fourth round for sure. If it's gonna happen, probably around.
I think
there.
it's gonna be fourth.
Why?
Because that's what he predicted.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, not so much because
Mystic Mac.
That's the only game he can play.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's been in 5-round UFC fights.
Yeah, but those are
That's
way more
gotta be
taxing.
like 25 rounds in boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So everybody's saying, well, he has to do it in the beginning of the fight. And I'm like, dude,
why is that 25 rounds of boxing?
Because there's more
MMA's
going on.
way more
yeah,
difficult.
you throwing punches.
Yeah, but you have cardio for what you train for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. He's just gonna be throwing punches. His shoulders are gonna be on fire.
Yeah, if he's only punching, he doesn't train that as much.
I'm super intrigued either way, and I will give them what they ask. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be overseas.
Round,
but
3 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably the game plan. Before the fourth round, it's got to happen because that's what they say. I don't know anything about boxing really, but what people say about how Floyd does it is that he'll play with you the first few rounds, get your timing, and then he'll start dismantling you. He'll give up a couple rounds and then start dismantling you for the rest of the fight.
I wonder what
and that's why there's a time limit.
Correct.
Right, and I wonder what the counter to that is because McGregor's sharp as fuck, and he knows that.
Yeah.
So I wonder what he's thinking. I'm not going to show him my timing. I'm really curious as to what's going on in his head.
So as a novice in both MMA, as a white belt in both MMA and fucking boxing, here we go, white belt radio breakdown. I could really only get into what other podcasters and broadcasters have said. And my two favorite takes on Conor's best chance of winning is Brendan Schaub's, how he breaks it down, and Robin Black's. Because they don't explicitly say that Conor's going to win, but they say if he was to win, this is how he would do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'd punch him in the head.
And they give him a little bit more of a punch, more than a puncher's chance.
It's ridiculous to say that he doesn't have a chance. That's stupid. He's a fighter.
Yeah,
he moves and he throws punches.
Yeah, boxers say that he has a puncher's chance, which means like, okay, yeah, he'll maybe if he catches a lucky one.
Yeah.
But the other two, those guys will argue that he has more of it than that of a chance. Than a puncher's chance.
Yeah, I would say so too.
My favorite thing has been so far Robin Black. What he says, he's a commentator. He's a Canadian commentator. I think he might have done some commentating for UFC, some other fight organizations. I can't remember. But he says that he suspects that Conor could bring in some different techniques and. So what he's saying is that kind of boxing's become a little bit incest with itself, and they've been just doing the same things over and over and over and becoming repetitive, and it's kind of become a game, similar to how jiu-jitsu. There's sport jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's
gamey.
kind of gamey, exactly.
Yeah.
It's lost some of the effectiveness. And
this is cool.
yeah, so he's arguing that a change always comes from the outside. So he was making analogies to like
Who's he?
Robin Black. Yeah,
I'm not in my head yet.
he used to be a glam rock star, Canadian glam rock star.
Fuck?
Yeah, and then he became an MMA commentator.
Sick.
Okay,
He's a lifelong
this
martial
sounds
artist.
legit. So
He had like 8 MMA fights or something like that. So he's not.
That's 8
he's not-
he
more
doesn't
than
sound
we'll
legit, but
ever
what
have.
he's saying sounds legit.
Yeah. So what he made the analogy to like what he said is that who should have came up with Airbnb? Fucking Marriott should have came up with Airbnb.
Yeah.
But who did? Some fucking nerds in Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who should have came up with with the automobile, the horse and buggy industry.
Yeah.
No, there's some other whoever came up with the horse. You know,
Yeah.
it always comes from the outside. Big change. You know, so he's thinking that if anybody was to change it, it could be McGregor coming in to disrupt boxing, and he gives him more than a puncher's chance. I don't think he says that he'll win, but he says if he was to win, this is what would happen.
This
Yeah.
is so weird.
Right?
This is so fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
it's confusing everyone, and like you hear a theory like this.
Yeah.
That's so
yeah,
interesting.
But
that's a great way to explain it. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird,
It
and
is
it's
so
like hard
weird.
to conceptualize what these two
Like,
things.
we
are gonna
don't
turn
know
into.
what we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah.
But then
I don't remember the last time I was gonna like.
that's what's so intriguing about it. That's why you want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's like UFC 1. It's a freak show. You're like,
Yeah.
what the
I'm trying
fuck's
to
gonna
picture
happen?
what this is gonna look like.
Yeah.
Like, just them in the ring.
Yeah.
And like I can't tell. Is it like McGregor gonna get knocked out?
Every
He's gonna be on the
time.
ground.
Yeah.
How the hell am I gonna feel about that? Like,
Every time I imagine Connor in fucking boxing gloves in a boxing ring is so weird to me.
Like, what's he gonna walk out to? You know, like weird things like that.
Yeah. Fuck, I was about to say.
But Brendan
and then
Schaub was kind of saying too that like this conversation with McGregor doesn't have a chance has gotten way too far too. Like, oh, he never put on 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
And he's like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're fighters.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
wear gloves.
Yeah,
we live in 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
That's what we sparring.
You
That's
know,
what we
and
doing.
so it was kind of cool for him to kind of like check the boxing community
Right.
In that regard.
And what was an even stronger voice for the boxing community was Andre Ward, right? Andre Ward?
Yeah, he's from Oakland.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He came in. I think he broke it down similarly. He's like, well, no, he's got a little bit more than a puncher's chance. You know, he might do something. He might give Floyd some problems here and there.
And he's 40 years old.
He's old as fuck.
He's 40 years old,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's getting there.
But he is like the best.
Totally, but
You know?
he's 40. Like that's a
a
big
factor. It's a factor.
handicap.
It's a
If you-
factor.
If you watch his highlights, he's so fast.
Yeah, it's
Very
bizarre.
fast.
He's
Yeah.
lightning fast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's still that fast?
I saw some video today. It was like
He
how
is
McGregor
40.
runs versus how Mayweather runs. Have you guys seen that?
No.
It's pretty funny.
What is it?
Oh.
It's like Mayweather's just like sitting there and he's dip diving,
Uh-huh.
dodging, ducking, like everything that's coming his way. And then it's McGregor versus Nate Diaz. I
I
think
guess
two.
getting hit.
And he's actually like running and he's getting punched as he's running. It was like, ooh.
Yeah.
There's Mayweather fans out there. Like, think about that. Have you guys met one? That's
yeah,
like-
all my black friends. I'm not kidding.
Yeah?
They love him. Yeah.
yeah. Because I've yet to meet one.
It's-
Maybe I don't have black friends. I don't
The
know.
only Mayweather fight I've seen was live was the Pacquiao fight. Because
so
I came
boring.
to the boxing thing late, you know.
Yeah.
I saw the Pacquiao with the Australian guy, and I was like, not
That was
interested.
dope. I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one 'cause it was
the
free.
ending was dope. Yeah, there you go. I was like, wow, boxing.
Yeah.
They still do this? Well,
How the fuck are we
It's
watching this?
revitalizing boxing because
Yeah.
it's made me interested in boxing. Like maybe I should watch a couple fights so I know what's going on for when this
Yeah.
fight comes on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be screaming kick him the whole time.
Yeah.
Kick him in the head.
What's also interesting is that so you'll have opinions like this from the MMA community from Robin Black and Brennan Shaw, but then you also have Faraz Zahabi, who's like a wizard and he knows everything about everything, and he says like, no, he doesn't have a chance. Like if like Conor McGregor's a fucking lion. Mayweather's a shark. You can't take a lion and put it in the water. The shark's going to win. You can't take a shark and put him on land. The lion's going to win. Like it's two different things.
Yeah, but fourth round, 3 minutes.
Yeah,
20
man.
seconds.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna
just
stick
don't
to
wanna
my
buy
guns.
it. I just don't
There's
wanna
no
buy it.
logic to it. Just fire in the air going, woo!
I just don't want to buy it and have it be lame. You know what I mean?
It's probably gonna be lame. Like straight up.
That's my only
It's
worry.
gonna be super lame, but he's gonna make like 100 mil. So
Yeah. I don't know.
we're never gonna see him
Would
again.
If
you
it's
go,
exciting,
would you
I'll
go
pay
in there
for
and
it.
stack 7 concussions for $100 million?
Yes.
And yeah, I would.
Yes.
No question.
Next question.
Yeah.
After the first one, they'd be like, "Get up, 6 more." And I'm
Hey,
like,
Oh, no.
"Alright."
I don't know if I could,
Yeah.
like if I was physically able to, but I'd goddamn well try. Like if you gave me money for trying, I'd do it. You know what I mean?
I think
I'll take the one.
I think the limit for me is would you step into the ring with Robbie Lawler for $100 million?
I'd probably
not.
still do that.
I would not do that.
I would probably still do
that
that.
guy is fucking scary.
Keep taking the money down. I'll tell you when I'll stop. I'll not do it.
80 million.
Still doing it.
8 million.
Doing it. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Nobody thinks I'm gonna win.
I can walk into my job and just tell everybody fucking
Yeah, I'm
shit.
not. I have no delusions. I don't think I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you could
I'll
just
my
get
ass
a punch
beat.
and fall
I'll take-
down.
Yeah, I'll take my
What if
ass.
there was no ref?
I'll take my ass beating like a man.
What if there was no ref and no gloves?
Then I'd be like wearing. I'd be like Bloodsport where they dip their boxing gloves in glass shards.
Could somebody
and
open the
shit.
cage when I was dying?
No.
No, I'm not doing that. No. That's the line.
You had to die.
That's the line.
You have to die.
I have to die for money? No, I don't want to.
But then your family's super rich. We're playing the what if game now.
Ask me in 20 years when I actually have like kids and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Will
Maybe. All right, bro. Would you rather?
Oh, I learned a darce today.
Man, I told you I was going to show you.
Yeah, you were supposed to show me, and then I learned it today. Another thing that kind of was a weird coincidence, but
Yeah. How'd you like it?
it was chill. Hella awkward. I've never moved that way, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've done that like head and arm, you know, like with the same grip as the
It's like a
rear naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like comfortable, but I don't know. It was just a little weird. I want to pull those off so bad. Like they're so cool looking.
rear naked or darce?
A darce.
Nice.
What's the one from half?
This is darce. I think
almost got darsed today then.
Mm-hmm. Were they like bringing your head in towards their body?
Yeah. Did he teach you that, Yanni?
Yep.
That's what he said.
Not from half though. From
that's what I was wondering.
it was from side. It was just like some weird position that's never gonna happen. But I was like, oh, darce.
Yeah. I actually hit a baseball choke on the baseball choker at our gym today. Yesterday. But he kind of let me set it up a little bit, but I actually went through the movement, which was a new thing for me. And he said that was the closest he's been to going out. So I was like, put that.
Those are brutal. Yeah, they're 0 to 100.
I'm gonna start looking for those a little bit more.
I've almost put someone out.
This guy, we call him Mr. October. Like he almost put someone out. No, he put someone out in competition a couple times.
Oh, really?
From standing.
In baseball choke?
Baseball choke. He got the grip standing. Like he's like iron, dude. Like once he gets his grips, you can't break him. He's made out of iron. He's the Tin Man. You fucking can't move him. He's got static strength, you know?
Yeah.
So you can't move him into a position. You have to trick him into moving into that position. Because if he doesn't want to move, he's not moving.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
met this guy. It doesn't seem like that. It's funny.
Huh?
I met this guy, and he doesn't seem like that.
You met that guy?
I met him at a competition.
My guy?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah. So I got him with that, and he's all, yeah, that's the closest I've been to getting choked out. And I also got, what's it called? Anaconda choke on Sunday. That was fun.
Oh, really?
That was fun. I did the whole thing, like, from turtle, got the lock up, and then I rolled over, like, gator rolled and grabbed him. It was awesome.
God, I need to learn that shit so bad. Cause
I showed you that.
I am in that scenario a lot where people turtle up on me, and I'm like, if I have that, it's done, right?
Well, it's a little bit hard to set up, like, because you got to get their arm
Especially
across.
if they're bigger guys, too, right? You can't get your arms in there.
You have to get your arms in there, and then you also have to, muscle him and technique him a little bit into getting his arm across, similar to a triangle.
Right.
But there's a lot of other cool shit that you can do from turtle. Some of my favorites, you can jump into a crucifix position from there, but you still need that
like
cross.
that one.
You got to hook the foot and flip over.
Man,
right?
I had some guys back today, and I was trying to.
You hook
the
his
foot
arm
and
with
then,
your legs.
Sorry, yeah, hook the arm and then flip over their back.
But you
Yeah.
need that cross. That's the key for me. If you get that cross face, then or cross grip, then you can start working that. That's the hardest part for me because everybody's locking up themselves.
I never get it.
Yeah.
I never get it.
But I love it. Once you get there, it's a plethora of moves you can do. You can do arm bar from there. You can choke him. You can take his back. It's awesome from crucifix.
I almost applauded a girl this morning, and she was so flexible.
Yeah.
I was about to let go of it.
I let
had
go
her
every time.
I was like looking at her hand. She was ready, and we were both on the same page. And I was just waiting for it to do. And it just took forever. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're flexible. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So I've been getting a little bit of those here and there too. Home plot is from Lasso.
Nice.
Yeah.
I could show you a couple things on finishing that's super helped me out
Really?
for flattening them out and making sure that they don't jump over and fucking
Flip over?
Yeah.
I'm ready
grab
for it
the
now.
ankle, the pant around the ankle.
Do you grab the ankle?
If it's there, I always go for the hip kind of thing.
I prefer the hip. I feel like it's faster.
Yeah, it is. But sometimes I'm turned the wrong way because they're bigger and they shimmy out some way, and I'm like latched on triangle wise, and then I kind of shift over parallel to them, and then it's like right there sometimes. So it's just like swoop.
Right. I have a hard time flattening them. That's what one of my coaches says. He's a smaller guy, so he says like pull them over and flatten them out like that. But I have a hard time actually getting them flat. What's helped me is walking away from them flattens them out.
I definitely do that thing where you scoot your butt away. That if you do that right, it's like so strong.
Terrible, yeah.
And I still don't get how it's so strong.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, whatever.
They can't stop themselves from moving that way.
Yeah.
There's also another one that I was just thinking about today but it's more of like if you do it on a bigger person and they try to posture up, you can kind of like create a pendulum effect with your leg and kind of roll them over you and get a top position. It's fucking crazy. It's one of the first ones I learned like my first couple months.
I can't even picture that.
Yeah,
It's a little weird to think about,
You're
but
an omoplata, they posture up.
so they posture up, and when they posture up, you get your hips in the air like that, and then you kind of swing your leg around, and then you go belly down, kind of like you're doing a flower sweep almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they roll on top of you, and you keep rolling to get to top. It's weird.
The shit.
Yeah.
It's
I can
not,
show you
that's
guys.
not
I've been
intuitive.
fucking around
Yeah.
with that.
It's not intuitive, but
Yeah.
if you hit it, it looks beautiful.
Mhm.
What's that shit called when you lasso?
Yeah.
I've been fucking around with that a lot, and I mean, it usually
Nice.
it usually doesn't work. But like, I'm so dedicated on making it work that like I always just get fucked over. You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't know it yet.
I'm in
but-
the same place because I always get lazy and I leave something too loose or don't tie it enough.
Yeah,
back
there's a
and
lot
forth.
to like. There's a lot of checkpoints.
Yeah.
Like just getting that grip and making sure he doesn't leave here.
Mhm.
Like sometimes I'll just forget about that.
And that hooking with the foot on the armpit behind their back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you got to maintain that. And like spider guard. Yeah, we were learning some stuff this week
Yeah.
about spider
Spider
guard.
guard I almost never use though. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I stopped. I used it for like a week.
I love that shit.
It's dope.
I love
but,
all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an
gotta
open
work it
guard
more.
guy. I love it.
For long legs, it's perfect for me, but I just don't work it.
I don't know. I have the most fun in that. I have the most fun on my back in open guard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. That's where
I'm
that's
too
where
comfy. I'm too comfy with the closed guard. Is my problem.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm getting more comfortable there, but
Gotta
I
open
have
up.
more fun in open guard.
It's a lot more fun, but
Yeah.
I get fucked over too much in there.
Me too.
Yeah,
I get
you know.
fucked over. a
And
lot.
I
I
always
always-
go
I always-
inverted somehow.
I always have
I'll
the
get there
mentality.
Buddy.
I always have the mentality that I don't want to open my guard. If you open my guard, then we can play that game. You know what I mean? I want you to force the open. I don't want to
yeah.
go to the open. You know what I mean? Because being in guard is a bitch for you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to just give you open guard.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you can sneak it on them and use it against them, it's valuable. But then, yeah, if you keep your guard closed, you can't really finish too many submissions. You got to open up a little bit.
Gotta be a little. Yeah.
It's my dilemma.
If I'm doing jiu-jitsu 10 years from now, I think omoplata is still going to be my favorite move.
You like that's your favorite,
I
huh?
The
love
triangles, yeah.
omoplata.
Interesting.
There's just like it's always there for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's always there for me, bro. When shit gets rough.
You mean when you're doing jiu-jitsu?
What have
in
you
10
gotten
years?
the most submissions on?
Armbar for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm really good at S mount. Like I'm like super gentle, like the way I roll and shit, and then I get S mount. I'm like, fuck you. I'm taking that arm every time.
I don't know what I've got the most on.
I'm always in S mount. I don't know how the fuck I get there, but I'm always
That's
there.
sick.
Bro, I get
Yeah.
so many submissions that like I can't even keep track of like what I
Oh,
got.
I
definitely
don't.
do. I always go. I have a permanent marker. I mark it on my wrist every time I get a submission.
I
yeah.
lock in a lot of triangles. I don't finish a lot of triangles, which is interesting. I gotta work my angles more.
energy in triangles mostly.
Yeah.
I get a
my
lot of
ankles.
triangles.
You finish.
I get a lot of triangles. Yeah.
feel like
I love them.
my legs are easy to grab the triangle, but there's also a lot of space in my
Yeah.
legs, so I gotta really.
I have the same
have
problem.
a good size legs for triangles because
Yeah.
they're a little long, and you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
still got some.
Yeah, you still can close.
I think my legs are
space.
too lanky. Like
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
just not enough meat to like close.
You can
it.
hook them, but you can't finish.
Yeah,
That's
and
my problem.
I like to do the arm bar where
I usually do the armbar triangle if I get you in
yes,
triangle.
and that works a lot for
Yeah.
me because the arm bar I try to get is always way too loose.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, they pulled out, and it's super predictable. But
Mhm.
guess what? You know, you just lock them in.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, so predictions for Mayweather McGregor. Tony. And don't just say win or loss. Like, give us a round. Give us how they're gonna.
I think it goes all 12.
Okay.
I don't think Mayweather can knock him out.
Mayweather by decision.
I think it's gonna be super boring, and I think it's gonna be Mayweather by decision.
You're still gonna pay for it though.
I don't get pay.
Okay.
If I had two
I've been
TVs,
yelling mine
I'd
the
pay
whole
twice.
time.
You finish in the fourth or finish before the
He's
fourth?
gonna finish in the fourth.
Okay. I'm gonna say either.
No, you gotta pick one.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one.
Ugh.
Winner takes all. There's no Price is Right rules too.
I want to have some fun with it. I mean, Mayweather by decision is kind of the easy way to say, because like, yeah, obviously that's the way. It's probably gonna happen.
I just can't see it any other way.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little crazy. Connor in the second knockout.
Oh yeah, that early, huh? I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna expend that much energy that early.
I feel like the
I think
first
he's
one
gonna-
they're gonna feel each other out.
Yeah. The second one's gonna be like
Second
ooh.
one he's gonna catch him Aldo style.
No, you think so?
I just want to be fun.
I think fourth.
No,
he's
I
just gonna
think
go, he's
Mayweather's going to win by decision.
Listen,
That's what I think.
wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, I wouldn't be super shocked if something like that were to happen. But I don't see
Yeah,
it.
if Conor wins, I think it's like
I think he's gonna blow all
in
of
the
his
first
energy
four
fourth
rounds.
round.
In the first 4 rounds, it's when it's going to happen.
He's gonna be like, all right, fuck it, I'm going
Like
for it.
I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see anything in this fight, which is why it's so intriguing. But I wouldn't be surprised if he starts to get tagged. If they just throw in
McGregor?
yeah. If he starts to get tagged and he starts to get beat up pretty
They'll
good,
throw the towel
if they
in?
just call it.
Really?
Yeah, this is how he makes money is with his brain. If he starts to get tagged a bunch,
Yeah.
I can see them being like, we made our money, let's get the fuck out of here.
I was about to say that he's going to go for balls to the walls in the 4th and then just try everything and then just fucking survive for the rest if he doesn't do it. You know what I mean? Because you can just turtle up and just not expend too much energy.
I don't know about that.
You don't think?
Nah, dude.
I'm saying like he's gonna gas out, like
Nah,
he's gonna
bro.
go 4 round in the 4th round, just gonna give it all. He's all
Yeah, he's
it's all or
definitely gonna do
nothing
that.
right now.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't work out, he can just like coast for the rest of the time,
Mm-hmm.
I think
He has a reach
and then he'll
advantage.
lose and
I
he'll
think
make
that's
his money.
definitely a possibility, but I'm leaning towards more what he said, where he's gonna quit early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made his money. Like,
He's
that's all
pretty-
he's there for. He's not there for if he doesn't win. Like he wants to win. No, don't get me wrong, but he's it's not his priority.
I'm the only hesitation I have for going for that is that he's like a real martial artist, and I don't think he would quit.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh might throw the towel in.
You know what his saving grace is too, is that I think like one of his best qualities is how he oh my god, I'm
How he
drawing a
takes a
blank.
loss?
No, how he manages distance. Like if you see him, the way he ducks punches,
Right.
like he's like a centimeter off that.
You're talking about
punch.
Mayweather,
I'm talking about McGregor.
because
He's-
Mayweather.
I know
ducks
Mayweather does the same
yeah.
thing, yeah, but McGregor's really good at it. Except for Nate Diaz,
What'll
but
be helpful for him is that that karate style, that jump in.
yeah, so he's
That
got
point
a
karate
yeah,
style.
he's got a really. I think he's got an enormous reach advantage.
Yeah.
I think it's like 4 inches. And then if he can manage or get a training partner where he could really get to know the range of somebody with Mayweather's range, I think then that's a huge advantage that he's walking in with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the only real technical.
That closing distance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
I can
if
see
you could
that.
kick him, yeah, you whoop his
I
ass,
guess this is what's probably going to happen. He's going to close that distance. He's going to put up some good shots, but Mayweather's still going to duck him.
yeah, because he's another whole other animal.
Yeah. So this is our professional opinion as as people who have seen 2 boxing fights in our lives.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I guess this concludes episode 10 of White Belt Radio. I'm Pete.
What's up?
That's Yianni.
Tony.
And Tony. All right. Later, guys.
Later, dude.
Put on the lion again. Dave.
Yeah.
You got it ready?
My phone's about to die. Hold up.
White belts. You're right. That's the best one.
All right, peace.
Wait.
Late.